Hey, my name's Patrick, and I'm the author of Webify Your Business, Internet Marketing Secrets for the Self-Employed. I'm going to talk today for some social media internet marketing tips for multi-level marketing distributors, network marketing. And I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you are in some sort of a multi-level marketing company, network marketing company. So here's a few tips of things that you can do to help grow your organization, your business. Now look, there's tons of things you can do. That's what this book is all about. But I get asked about these things all the time because I'm a speaker and a lot of people are in these sorts of businesses. So I wanted to create a video that's a little more specific with some tips for you guys. Number one, Twitter. Is Twitter a complete waste of time? No, not necessarily. But most people on Twitter are indeed wasting their time. Okay, so how can you use Twitter in a more effective way? Well, check this out. There was a business locally that I worked with, actually a flower store, very small. I mean, I'm telling you, it was like 6 feet across, tiny flower store, one of these little kiosks, you know, along the side of the road. And we built a local Twitter audience for her, easy to do. And she searches in her local audience for people who are tweeting the word congratulations, or the word wedding, or the word baby. Okay, and where appropriate, she responds to those people and says, congratulations from us as well. Come on in and get a free flower from us. Most people don't do it, but some do. And more than half buy something when they're there. Does it make sense? Guys, she's using the waste of time Twitter to find new clients. Okay. Now here's the deal. You can search, you don't have to be following someone to search. You just go to search.twitter.com. So the search replaces the www of a traditional address, search.twitter.com, and you can search for any keywords you want, including things like, I hate my job, I hate my boss. Go to Twitter right now in a separate window. You can even do it while you're watching this video. Go to search.twitter.com and search for people saying, I hate my job, or whatever. I'm looking for an opportunity. But these phrases that are very common, like I hate my job, I hate my boss, it's amazing. There's tons. I did the search myself because I did a presentation once for a large multi-level marketing company. And there were tons. We had a live feed, and there was pages and pages of people who were saying, I hate my job. Those are all people who would consider an alternative, right? Who might be looking for an opportunity. You can search Twitter all the time and find people all over the place, and you can send them a reply, an @reply, the @ sign in their username. That's going to go. That's a message that goes directly to them. Okay, it's in the public domain. Everyone can see it, but they're notified. It's called a mention or a reply. Okay, and when those people go to Twitter, they're going to be told that someone mentioned their name, someone replied to them. So they're going to see what you write, and you can reply to anybody. Even if they're not following you or you're not following them, you can reply to them anyway, which means on a regular basis you can search for people on Twitter who are frustrated with their current job or looking for a new opportunity or trying to open a home-based business, right? Just pick different keywords and you can find people all over the place who are perfect prospects, perhaps, for your business. At least so much that you can contact them and tell them more about what it is you're doing. All right, what else do I have here? Create a separate blog because the company you're working for, the company you're a distributor for, they probably provided you with a website, some sort of a stock website. Build a separate blog that's exclusive to you. And here's the reason why. Let's say you don't stay with the company forever. Let's say the company doesn't last, right? And listen, you all have success stories about how great your respective companies are, but the bottom line is there's companies that go belly up all the time. So you got to protect yourself, and people are going to follow you as a person, right? They like you. They might believe in the company, they might believe in the products, but they're subscribing because of you. Okay, so you want to have something that's yours and yours alone. And then that blog can point to the website that the company provides you. They can be linked. They can point to each other, okay? But then if this one goes away, if the company disappears and you end up with a new one, your blog is still here and it can just point to the new location, okay? The other thing, like maybe you're one of those people that hates the word blog, just like on principle. There's a lot of people like that, right? You might be one of those people. So let me tell you the difference. What's the difference between a blog and a website? Here's the thing. I can subscribe to a blog. I can subscribe to a blog. I can't subscribe to a website. Okay? That means that if you had a blog and you updated your blog and I'm subscribed to it, I don't have to visit your blog to see what you wrote. It can get pushed to me. Now that's not a big deal in itself. Okay? But check this out. Your Facebook profile can subscribe to your blog. Okay? Your LinkedIn profile can subscribe to your blog. Your Twitter profile can subscribe to your blog. That means that if you update your blog, it can populate all those different platforms automatically. Does that make sense? All these different platforms that you might be active on, whether it's, as I said, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, and many, many others, Plaxo, and God only knows MySpace, there's tons of these different platforms. They can all be integrated together so that if you upload your blog, if you update your blog, all those different platforms can populate automatically. It's a very easy way to be very active on the internet without doing that much work, right? Integrate all these things together. So build a blog for yourself, right? That you can subscribe to. Get it integrated with Facebook and LinkedIn and all the things you're active on, and then have the blog point to the website that your company gave you, okay? And focus your efforts here. Gain traffic here, gain loyalty here, and that way, if this ever changes, you're going to be safe. Okay. Next up, you've been to the meetings. I'm sure you've been to meetings in your company, and they're full of exciting people, right? Tons of energy. I've been to a few of these meetings back in the day. They're very, very dynamic meetings, and people like to be part of dynamic things. There's a lot of people that spend their lives watching TV. They're at home. They wish they'd be out doing something. They wish they had friends. This is no joke. Whether or not you're someone like this, there's tons of people who are like this that maybe don't feel that comfortable going out to different things. They don't know what to do. They don't have that many close friends. Get one of these digital flip recorders. Okay, this is a flip digital video recorder. This is what it looks like. Okay, you can get one of these for $150. And get some video footage of some of these meetings. These are exciting meetings. There's lots of energy. There's lots of stuff going on, right? What can you do with that video? You can post it on your Facebook page. You can announce it on Twitter and have a link to the video, right? You put the video on YouTube, right? You think there's a lot of people on YouTube? There's tons of people on YouTube. So they're going to see that video, okay, of how exciting your meetings are. You can just say, listen, and it doesn't have to be fancy. Right? Don't worry about making these fancy videos. If it's too fancy, people think it's fake. They think it's just marketing, and you can't trust it. So just make a simple video and hold it up right. This is the front of it, so I'm pointing it at myself. Hey, this is Patrick, and I'm at my weekly meeting, right, of whatever the company it is. Check out how much fun we're having here, and then you pan around, right, and you show all the different people. You're like, look at all these people. These people are all part of this opportunity. I mean, you can do a lot. Just get creative with what you do and find ways to share that excitement. Why do you want people to come to the meetings? Right? Because they get all this excitement. They're like, wow, this is really going on. You don't have to get them to the meeting for them to see that excitement. You can bring the excitement to them with a video. And then they can be like, yeah, I want to see what that's all about. And maybe that's an easier way to get them to at least take a look, to take a closer look.